Percy love story gone sour. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's lovely on YouTube, guys. I have lots of gist for you guys. It could be things that could inspire, motivate you, success stories, name it, celebrity, Nollywood, BB Niger. So get in, let's do this one, guys. Hey, the Percy ship. The Percy ship, the Percy we're all claiming is a private thing. File now is done open. It's no longer a private thing. It's no longer. Guys, I don't want to go into all the brouhaha of yesterday. Of course, yesterday, the spill with Fina was released. And guys, that thing was shot in December. On the night of December precisely. And it was shot before Pere followed the very dark man. Okay, so it was after it was shot as at 20, when that very dark man came out about the issue he had and he was just pleading for justice for something. I guess that was when Pere followed him while saying that because he has seen lots of things that he has done, I think he followed him and sent him a DM. But that's not my gist, because it looks as if two persons are now like on Pere's neck attacking him, from the very dark man and from the mercenaries. Now let's get into the Percy ship, guys. In the house we saw something beautiful. Okay, we saw something like everybody loved, both old, young, kids, everybody. They were all shipping this too. In fact, coming out of the house, people were so much interested in the ship because what they saw in the house was cool, was beautiful. But guys, can we tell ourselves some truth right now with what is going on? Could it be that they were just acting on their emotions? Could it be that it was just related to sensual feeling? Could it be that it was just, I don't know. The two persons that were in love know their diverse intentions. So Pere, you know your intentions for going into that relationship. Messi, you know your intention for going into that relationship. Of course, Messi was like having this alliance with white money, like she said, but never felt anything. Now, you and Pere came to the limelight of ads, portraying the sweet love, affection, relationship, or friendship, as you guys would call it. And we all bought it, and we all got captivated by it, and everybody loved that. We are like, oh, Percy shippers. In fact, I am an ardent Percy shipper. In fact, I had to use their relationship as a kind of part of my motivational channel. In fact, they made me, if you go to my uploads or content from October, you'll see it's all about Pere Messi was something we loved. They came out, media rounds was fun. They were all just moving around together. Oh, I love his company. Oh, I love her. We are trying to explore the friendship. He's gonna get us somewhere. Is la 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 la. Is this is that. But along the line, that means all those times Pere was putting out those tweets, they were already having issues. They were already having their issues. But Messi never came online to say anything. Even after he gifted a flower, which he did, because on the space the mercenaries had yesterday, in fact, would I call that a toxic space? They mentioned it that the flower they could send 25,000 naira flower, cheap flowers. This is what they call flower and blah blah blah. That was after Messi posted. In fact, let me not be too fast. Okay. Now, Pere has been, oh, respectfully, that was not me. But after that, we saw, oh, I miss those sleeves. I miss those butterscotch. I did this. I did that. And Messi responded. And we all felt, oh, yeah. They want to go private. Messi and I are keeping the relationship out of the public eye. And for those of us shippers, and for those of us that wanted them, we're like, oh no, they know what they are doing. They are, they are like keeping it out of our eyes. They are doing a private thing so that fans won't come into it. But last was not a private thing. Because how come the mercenaries knew so much that they knew? So, guys, I am so disappointed. I don't know whether I'm going to call this a very immature relationship. I don't know whether I'm going to call it, because when they say person fall your hand, they really fall our hand. Pere and Messi, both of them are above 30. They are not kids anymore. Can you imagine? The social media never forgets. Now they have come to broke shame Pere. Now they have come to say lots and lots of hidden things. Of course, we say don't be with a guy that kiss and tell. Now what is going on? Who is now kissing and telling? The mercenaries, whatever Pere must have done, I know on his own part, he did not do well. But guys, let's look at this here. You're in a relationship, you form whatever, the bond, whatever, as both of them would claim. Of course, you guys know how it is. You can, yes, you're in a relationship. It's like, you feel free around him, she feels free around you. So asking her for help, to me, I don't see anything wrong with that, though it may seem too early. Because if it's a female, they'll be like, you're already asking the guy for money. It may seem too early, but this is allegedly because we don't know how true it is. Now, you wondered how, of course, Messi is a star. Messi is a celebrity. Messi is somebody, she's a one-time winner, somebody people knows. And you know what? It feels like, I'm dating this babe. I'm with this person. So going on homecoming to Bayelsa, you want her to go with you. Going on, you just want to like, create that impression like, see the person I'm with, see the person. That means you are proud of her. As they claim that when he wanted to go to Ghana, he said Messi should go with him. He wanted for homecoming. He wanted to do this, that. He wanted Messi. And at some time, Messi was in a particular club. And before you know it, Pere just came. That means he's proud of his woman. He's proud of Messi. Now, these are two persons in a relationship. Pere, you were coming from somewhere. You were a divorcee. Messi was with Ike, and you guys know how long it lasted and what happened. In fact, Messi and Ike's relationship, even when they were much younger, lasted longer than this too. Meaning that, is it that, I don't know what to say. Pere, did you just come for something? Did you see a young lady whom you think is successful and you just came, let me just be a leash? Or was it out of love? You were like, we are so close. Or because of everything that happened in the house, probably he took it like, we've gone beyond, or we are at this now. I can feel free. She's my woman. Of course, we saw when they went to, I don't know where that was, where they were hailing Pere, in-law, you're lucky to have her. And you telling a man that has already given him that impression or that right that, this is my woman. So probably he was already thinking far. He was already thinking marriage. And we also what happened the last day before they left the house. How Messi was like, this is this. I don't have any man out there. I don't do this. And what will I tell this? What will I do that if you know you're not serious with me? So both of them were like perceiving it as they were serious. But what really happened? But whatever may have transpired, of course, two persons in a relationship. You are studying me. I am studying you. They have been in the house in a confined space. And this time around, they are outside of the house. So you're trying to explore. You're trying to learn some things about me, which I'm also trying to learn some things about you. Okay? So at the end of the day, you are like trying to watch and see and perceive and see if there are things you can deal with. He himself is still trying to like check and see if there are things he can deal with. So along the line, maybe both of them or either of them have realized that there are things I can't tolerate. There are things I can't tolerate. And probably he came up, okay, like they were saying, he asked for money to for his movie premiere, and maybe Messi was like, why don't you do it this way? And Pere wanted the cinema. Of course, it's unheard of. It's unheard of. You can't be asking. You guys are not married yet. And it's not like she was the winner of the BBN. So asking her for money for your movie premiere is uncalled for. I don't see it as a wise thing to have done, because as a man, you still want to be respected. You still want to hold on to that your dignity, that your ego. Of course, you guys know the men and the ego thing. But that's not my issue. I believe whatever that may have transpired, even if he had asked for money, even if he had, made some sort of demands that we are not met, or some sort of expectations that he had that we are not met, I never believed it should be a general thing. What I'm asking right now is how did these mercenaries get to know about all this? Even if Messi has a confidant, of course, Messi has a sister, a sister, sweetie, her mom is still there. There are some other persons whom I believe she can like go to for counseling, which is a normal thing. Like in a relationship, there are persons you can talk to. Look at my experiences because nobody is a monopoly of knowledge. Look at my experiences. Look at my. Then the person can tell you, okay, just watch, just do this, just do that. That kind of thing. But my thing is why it hurts me so badly. I'm not just after whatever Pere must have done, asking for money, or how broke he is, or how they had wanted Messi. Of course, if we are bringing it here, Messi is my fave. Messi is somebody I love so much, okay? And Messi Eke mentioned in Hero Daniels that she has what is that she doesn't have. She has this, she has that, she has the other one, but there is still one thing that is lacking. You have money, you can go here, you can go there, but there is still something that she's lacking, and that's what she craves. Messi didn't just come out today. So you can't tell me that all these years she has not been seeing Odogus. All these years she has not been seeing the guys with money. Because what the mercenaries did is just like I felt they humiliated Messi somehow and they brought her down and they are indirectly blocking the way for this young lady. Yet, because I don't know how many of you guys have seen this sisters movie when this young lady felt because she's now with a man that's like provides for her, does everything, and the other broke guy she was dating came around, on his bike, and she broke shamed him, talked to him unruly, and the man was like, why would you talk down on a man like that simply because he does not have money? The man walked away. Though, yes, the later she had to apologize to him, and the man told her, you have to go apologize to this guy. But later, years later, the same lady started coming back to this guy after he became wealthy. After fortune and luck smiled at him. And that time, all those shaming and stuff, the guy moved on and moved to another lady. And she was doing all she could to come back. And before you know it, she got pregnant. She got pregnant and, in fact, go watch that sisters in one of the episodes. At the end of the day, the kind of relationship this young guy had with his present woman was nothing to be compared with what he had with her. Though she said she was the one feeding him, doing all that. You were feeding him, you were doing all that, but you made him feel less of a man simply because you were doing all that. You broke shamed him. I'm not against, yes, Pere, maybe you loved her because she had money. Pere, oh, maybe you want successful women. There are guys who are like that. Okay, maybe Pere is a cancer guy. If you guys don't know cancer guy, they find it very hard to get over their ex. Let me tell you guys, like yesterday, they were asking him no prayers. As at 11, they've not started praying. And the mercenaries perceived that he could be on that space listening to them. They hadn't started the prayers. So you could see that the prepper is already setting in. No matter how they feel unproblematic, he's not affected, but he's human. All those things will still ring in his ear. This is social media. This is for the world. This is for friends, family, everybody. So I don't think it was a good approach. The mercenaries, I don't think it was a good approach. I don't think it was a good approach. And Pere, yeah, let me just say it right now. If going into a relationship with any woman, don't go there having this thing in mind that, oh, this woman is going to do this for me because she has money, because she has this, and because she has that. Then at the end of the day, but for mercy, I'm saying the mercenaries, you don't dictate, oh, with Odogu, with Messi already has money. Okay, what if an Odogu comes and tomorrow the Odogu has 100 wives? The Odogu comes and tomorrow she keeps crying every night. Is she going to come out and tell you people, okay, Odogu, he gives dollars, he gives, but there is no peace in the house. So it's not all about his Odogu, it's not about he has money, he's this one. Messi, okay, is already made. I'm not saying she should go for one broke ass person, but what I'm saying, as long as both of them have something doing, both of them are like have steady income, can make some fortune out of whatever they are doing, they can come together as long as they are in love. Pere is not that 100% broke. It's just that Messi is, if you can pay 1 million to somebody for a movie, why should you call him broke? Why should you call him broke? People might say, why are you sounding like this? Like you're I'm not defending anybody. Pere on his own messed up. If all these things, but what I'm asking, how did we get to know about all this? How did the mercenaries get to know about all this? Yes, Messi is not talking. Messi is not responding. Could it be that Messi is now telling her mercenaries about all this? It is wrong. Messi is an adult, full-fledged adult, and whatever it is she has experienced in her relationship is not something that she can come out to be telling people. No, whatever, take your decision yourself. Your sister is there, your mom is there, you have aunts, you have people you can talk to, and not just the mercenaries. And yesterday there was nothing the mercenaries did not say on space, which is wrong. And forgetting that this same Odogu you are hyping is bringing dollars, is maybe listening. This same Odogu may come to hear it. This is internet, this is social media. Then how do you think the Odogu will feel? So if tomorrow the Odogu crashes and his money finishes, that's the same treatment he's going to get. And you guys are doing all this indirectly. You're bringing Messi down. Indirectly, you're bringing unnecessary drags. Then, come to think of it, Pere did not mention him, but we know that indirectly, because it's Messi that lives in Ikoyi, and saying some people buy themselves gifts. No, it is wrong. That is why I call it a very immature relationship, because both of them are not matured. They need to grow up and wisen up. Pere's case, for you have dated somebody, you have been with somebody, be it friendship, be it dating, you don't have any right to drag her online. You don't have any right to bring drags. You don't have any right to talk down on her for any reason. You don't have any right to do that. Means you never cherished, you never respected her. It is wrong. It is wrong. You acted very immaturely. Then, for the mercenaries saying some of the things they are saying, being that they heard it from Messi, I see that thing as a very immature act too. Nobody should come for me. Both of them, I love both of them, and I've been treating them individually, talking about them individually, but let me say where both of them messed up. Because a lot of things that the mercenaries said yesterday, where did they hear it from? Is it that they are moving around with Pere and Messi, or how did they get to know all this? Probably Messi told them. Who must have told them? Who must have told them? So guys, it's really annoying. In fact, since morning I said I don't want to talk about this. People have been taking up the gist, carrying the gist, talking about it, saying all sorts of things. But to me, I look at it as a very in fact, I'm feeling ashamed for even shipping them. Both of them acted very immaturely, and it seems as though it was something that was based on their emotions, sexual feeling, and not genuine affection at all. It was just what was available. But for me, I think Messi was genuine about her feelings. I think Messi will feel so disappointed. But why I'm angry is the approach of the mercenaries to this. Yes, Pere had done that yesterday. They should have just ignored him. Since Messi has moved on, just ignore him. Since he was indirectly bringing drags to Messi, just ignore him. And that was wrong. And Pere left the prayer he was supposed to make yesterday on space because of what? So that means the prayer you started, you have already breached it. It's just a cover-up. I don't know. I feel so disappointed in both of them. Now, people are using this thing to say, oh, you came out, you were dragging Cross. Cross is even better. You were doing CC. Oh, now they can believe CC. Now they can believe Venita. Now they can believe Donye. Now they can believe everybody. Are you that manipulative? But what I want to say for mercenaries, please don't get involved in Messi Eke's relationship. You people should allow Messi take her decisions and get married to whoever she wants to get married to. Don't get involved in her decisions. Whether the Odogu is gifting her, the Odogu is not gifting her, nobody should interfere in her relationship. She has sisters, she has blood sisters, her mom is there, she has aunts that she can talk to. In fact, she still joins Pastor Jerry SS Pro. She has people, she can even call Pastor Jerry and say, look at what I'm facing, look at it, And guys, that day on Hero Daniel kept saying, but just make sure you're doing the right thing. But just make sure you're happy. Just make sure, the way you can go back and read it before they wrapped up that podcast or that interview. The way Hero Daniels was talking, that very day I was like, does it mean that he doesn't believe Pere? He doesn't believe in Pere? Or he's just telling her, just be double sure, you know what you're doing. Just, all those excitement, is somebody I love to be around, blah, 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 blah. So that means It was not real. It was not genuine. Probably Pere, you wanted to go into that relationship because of what you can get. If not, I think it was too early for you to start asking a woman for money for this, money for that, trying to live a life you were not living before. No, that means you were there because of the money and not genuinely in love with her. If not, you will not come out to indirectly being sarcastic, indirectly talking down on her, indirectly. And for Mercy, no, your relationship should be something you should keep private, not for your fans come online to start broke shaming somebody, and they are indirectly blocking the way for you, because any other guy that wants to come will be scared, because they don't want all that again. They don't want somebody that will insult them. And all these mercenaries, let me say it here, from the way you guys acted yesterday, if Messi wasn't really splashing you guys with gifts and giving you guys money, I don't think the loyalty she's getting from you people, you guys, she's going to get it. Had it been Messi doesn't really have money, she's just like a normal fan. She's just like some of these housemates that, are still trying to find their feet. I don't think you guys are going to be this loyal, because if you can broke shame someone this way because of material things, then what happens if your fave, let's say she doesn't have, or tomorrow she stops giving you guys? That means the loyalty is, you guys think you're fighting for her, but you're indirectly causing chaos. Please guys, let's just be guided, and please don't stop. Don't You guys should not, fans, don't get involved in your fave's relationship. Allow them. They met themselves in the house. They knew what they went through. They knew what they've been doing. And if they have seen red flags and decide to part ways, it's not something to like. And for Pere, please, for next relationship, stop talking down a young woman. Even if you guys are no longer together, indirectly, it is wrong, because everything you said yesterday, a same person will know that you're indirectly dissing. You mustn't mention names. There are things people say indirectly. You mustn't come directly and say, I'm referring to this person. But indirectly, everybody sees it as, look at how it is, look at, and now they are looking at you differently. I'm really disappointed, really disappointed, guys, because you guys know I'm another person shipper. I've been shipping them. I've been like, so the whole thing is like, it's tearing me apart. In fact, last night I was like, oh my god, what is this? I know when I went to bed last night, it really pained me so much. So guys, that's just it. The relationship was just based on emotions. From what we are seeing, it was just based on sexual feeling. It was not real. It was not genuine. Yes, to me, that's what I'm going to say. And I'm classifying it as a very mature, toxic, in quotes, relationship. So you guys, that's just it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I wish both of them well individually. I wish Messi well. I wish Pere well. Messi fans, stop getting involved in her private life. Please, and please, and please. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.